What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Food Community Podcast. I'm Rich Homie Juan. I got my boy, LA Icon. And today we got Eyeron, a.k.a. GlockyBoi, in the building.
What's going on?
Bring that shit way closer to you, my brother. Eyeron, now known as GlockyBoi.
What's up with the new name?
So what's good?
What's going on?
Do you claim yourself? Let's just start hot. Are you the best rapper in Ontario?
I feel like I am.
Closer.
I feel like I am. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm doing the damn thing. Out of everybody in Ontario, I feel like I'm the one putting in the most work.
If it weren't you, who would it be?
I'll give it to. I actually have a couple of favorite rappers from my own hood. You feel me? G Garza, heavy. Like I music with Hazard. And those probably the only two I fuck with in Ontario.
I'm mad at that. Hazard is clearly a well-known lyrical
Is
MC.
that the fool who does the 40-ounce
Yes.
freestyles?
Yeah, he's a beast.
But I wouldn't equate the 40-ounce freestyles to... I mean, obviously, it's highly consistent. My boy does them every Friday, but this fool drops a music video like every Friday, too. So, I mean, I don't know. A little more production value and things like that.
Yeah,
All
shout out
respect.
to my boy Hazard.
Yeah, all respect to the homie Hazard. That's my boy. He started the 40-ounce freestyle contest because I didn't choose him as the winner on my freestyle contest. That's a proven fact. Out of his mouth, not mine. I didn't even know that.
Facts.
He admitted that to me on a interview we did. Thought that was amazing. That I inspired such a great movement.
Did you start rapping with Glock Stars, or was that after?
I was an underground rapper actually before, and then it got too deep into the streets where I wanted to talk shit, so I wanted to get people mad, so I decided to just start rapping. But then my homeboy got out of jail. Shout out to my boy Doughboy. He got out of jail, and then he kind of convinced me to like push it further. You feel me? So we made the name Glock Stars, me and him. He took off, and I'm right behind him, you know, trying to keep up.
Let's start from the very beginning, my friend. For those people that don't know who you are and where you're from, where are you from?
I come from Ontario. I was raised 12 years in Mexico, then headed back, but I'm usually an Ontario resident, born in Montclair. So
That's right. What
Hold up, where in Mexico are you at?
Yes.
I was in Michoacan.
That's right.
So what are some crazy things that you saw growing up in Michoacan?
My cousin getting his skin taken off his face for disrespecting a female.
Damn, how'd that
Whose
happen?
female was it?
It was a waitress that my dad had for his 25th anniversary on his wedding, and I have a cousin, rest in peace. He's really disrespectful towards females. You know, you get those type of guys that are disrespectful towards females, like beating them up. Well, this guy was disrespecting her too bad. The lady had people that were really heavy out there, and she invited her homeboy to go out quad riding. Fool disappeared for 4 days and was found right next to my mom's ranch with no face, with no skin in his face. And when I was in vacation at that moment, so when we seen it, it wasn't funny, bro. I don't think you want to.
He was dead, or was he alive?
No, I'm pretty sure that when it took off his skin, he was alive to show him a little lesson. But obviously, from the pain, he died. You know?
No, yeah, I feel it.
Die.
What else? That's vicious.
My uncle getting kidnapped, being released, all swollen. He got kidnapped twice. He got kidnapped by the police. He got kidnapped by the Marines, and then he got kidnapped by the cartel. All because he was trying to sell doves and dimes on his own. And obviously, in Mexico, you can't sell that. You got to actually work for a cartel to do that.
Yeah.
So if you step out of the line and do it on your own, then you're gonna get fucking killed.
What age? From what age to what age was that?
I was born in Montclair. I right away took off to Mexico. Then I came back when I was 5. We had a restaurant, so we had to go back another 5 years, and then I came back.
Oh, all right. So like from 5 to 10.
No, 12. So say 6, 7 years, then we came back. It started getting hectic. They told my dad that he needed to pay up with this restaurant. Like, they wanted to tax him. He was like, "Chale, I ain't doing that." And then they all ended up coming back. We all ended up coming back, and then we just stayed here. But they moved back. They took his citizenship away. Him and my mom were drug dealing big time. So they took their citizenship away, and they got deported. Took 10 years to get it back, but now they're solid.
That's crazy. What was it like growing up in Ontario?
It was pretty good. I was a soccer player. I was a skater, and then I ended up getting into tagging, and that shit just took off. I started tag banging.
What's the best trick you could do on a skateboard in your prime?
I would probably do probably I could. I don't know about now, but before I could do kick flips and all that, like off 10 stairs.
Oh,
Almost
shit.
went pro for active.
Oh, that's
Then
pretty
I
sick.
Broke my ankle, and then it just
How'd you break your ankle?
doing a 10 stair. Chapey High School.
You screamed?
Yeah. Screaming, pride, all that.
It's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
You broke your ankle.
Painful, bro.
Well, high impact, velocity.
Yeah, bro. It's no joke.
That's just crazy. So growing up right there in Ontario was rough then, huh?
It was rough, yeah. Ended up getting stabbed 5 times. Got
Damn.
stabbed again. It was just hectic, bro.
Where the hell did you get stabbed at?
My stomach, my leg, my back, my spine.
And what were the injuries that you sustained from that? Just stab wounds?
The stab wounds, yeah. I got stab wounds.
They didn't rupture or herniate one of your discs or some crazy weird shit like that?
Nah, I'm good. When they stabbed me in my leg, I still had the knife stuck in my leg. Yeah.
You pulled it out?
No, my friend did.
Scandalous.
But you're numb. Your adrenaline's rushing. You got like 10 fools about to stab you, and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do. You're not. Your adrenaline's pumping. So when you're getting beat up or whatever, you're not really feeling it. And at that moment, when I didn't even know the blade was in my knee. My homeboy.
So more than one human being stabbed you in that instance?
Yes, 3. It was like 5 of them, but 3 of them ended up. They got me.
That's vicious.
It's all right.
And you knew who they were?
I know exactly who they were. I went to elementary school with them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What
Hey,
else?
Circling back to growing up in Michoacan, would you say it's more rough growing up over there compared to Ontario or not?
Oh yeah, bro. The whole time that I was there, I'd never wear shoes. I was just in sandals, dirt. It was just like as a kid growing up there, it was like party every day. You feel me? We would go out, we would kill iguanas.
Was it a big city or like a village?
So
Where'd you stay there?
it varies. So I would go to the city, and then we had a house literally in like straight desert, like a whole pueblo. It's called Tepeque. If you're from Michoacan, you're gonna know that city is really dangerous. But that's like straight dirt, straight hills. And then on the city where we had our house, that was like straight green, like forest. It was pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty dangerous.
You've told me some crazy stories.
Yeah.
Did you call me while they were busting at the house one time? Or did I call you while they were actually busting?
Yeah, you called me and I was on vacation and they were busting and we were out there just hearing the gunshots.
And kind of lit. I mean, it sucks, but that's pretty crazy. So at what point did you decide you wanted to start rapping?
When I figured it out, I was good at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, when did you start like freestyling or how did
that
it,
was probably
like how did it begin?
It began in high school.
That's right.
In high school, I had a kid at an early age, so I really didn't have time to do music. But I broke up with homegirl and then I took off with the music thing.
What was your first rap name?
It was Eyeron.
That's tight. And would you say your style is the same as it was then?
No, it's not, because back then it was underground. I was more into like Vinny Paz and
So you're
like
saying
the
government and
government.
my boy from saying fuck the government to spraying extendos at the ops.
They're just liars, bro.
The government?
They're just liars.
Hey, this fool used to laugh at me when I would come out with the COVID mask. He would laugh. Well, because I didn't have a regular one. I was exaggerating. I was wearing like a sick-ass painter's mask.
So it's safe to say you didn't get vaccinated.
We all have to get vaccinated when we're kids. But
No, he means for
For
COVID.
COVID.
no, negative.
No, I didn't either.
I would never do that.
That's why you're sitting with your large heart, pal. What?
What does it got to take for you to get vaccinated? What if they're like, hey, you can't leave LA if you don't get vaccinated type shit? Would you get it?
To live and die in LA. Ooh.
For me to leave LA, I would have to get vaccinated.
Yeah, like or like get vaccinated or get locked up?
Damn.
Well, I'm not gonna show up to the court to get locked up if I don't, So obviously, I'm not. I just don't believe in that theory. You feel me? You gotta get mandatory vaccinated. I don't know if you heard when this Hillary hurricane was coming through. Biden talk about you have to get vaccinated to feel safe. Like I don't really understand how that works, but yeah,
It's a fact that the vaccine is all f***ed up, fool. There's countless facts that are in mainstream media now.
I have a question. Did you get vaccinated?
No.
Stop lying to me.
Swear to God, I didn't. I can't.
You were so strict with the COVID situation.
Yeah, but that's because
I'm sure you got vaccinated.
No, that's because I didn't get vaccinated. I was so like stressed out about like making sure fools don't got their germs all over my shit.
I had work and I would lie to go to work. Like I'll be like, oh, I'm sick, and they would mandatory need me to go take a COVID test. But homeboy here had the test on lock. Shout out to my boy Icon.
I was the COVID test plug for a while. Facts. What else? Okay, so then at what point did you stop rapping about the government and start rapping about the block?
You know what? I realized that talking about the government is probably not gonna take you nowhere, and it's probably gonna get you killed. Talking about the block, I live it every day. I'm a goon, so it comes from the heart, straight up. Honestly, it's better to rap about what you're living than something nobody wants to hear about.
I feel it. And with that being said, you've been arrested at a music video shoot, right?
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
You got caught with a blower at a video.
I didn't get caught with a blower. I took my blower and the homeboy was trying to use it. And
God damn.
the homeboy was trying to use it.
I wasn't trying to go into all those details, but go ahead.
No,
No, it's your world, baby. Go ahead.
No, I thought you were trying to get into the details. You feel me? You're bringing it up, so I'm like,
Oh, nah, yeah. Not that crazy.
Yeah,
This ain't Vlad, fool.
I
This
didn't
is
get
food
caught with a
community.
blower there. Just somebody that had my blower got caught with it, and then yeah,
And why did they need your blower?
because they probably didn't have a blower.
But they were rapping about it?
Yeah,
That's crazy. And so what? How much time did you get? Or you didn't get no time off of that?
I didn't get no time off of that because the person that got pulled over. What happened is we were there going crazy in the scene. Mm-hmm. Homeboy was wilding out with the 30 round. And somebody seen and called the cops. Cops came and undercover cops. When the cops came, somebody else had the blammer in their hand. So they arrested that person. There was actually another model that they seen with the gun, so they took her in too. But when
Did she tell?
she did not tell.
Oh, very good for her.
She did not tell. Well, actually, she didn't even know who it was, so
Perfect.
she couldn't even tell.
So that was her story. I don't know whose it is.
Nah, they just came up to me and told me I had just gotten released from Pomona. I had caught another big case in Pomona, and I had gotten released 2 weeks after. That's when that video was happening. So when homeboy got caught with the blammer, they were trying to lock me up because I can't be around a blammer. Obviously, if you're a felon and you get caught with, you're gonna know what the regulations are. So they were trying to bust me for being around the blammer, but I told them I didn't know there was a blammer involved. They took it and it just let me go.
Fair enough.
It is what it is. Fuck Upland PD.
Damn. I like it. What's your favorite song that you've released? You have quite a few.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to Why You Do That. It's an old song, but I still fuck with it heavy. I think that's one of my best songs ever.
Which video was that?
You did it.
I know. But that's the one that we shot at the T-Plug?
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Oh no, I just said you shot it. That's my favorite too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
I
right
think that's
there.
probably my favorite video I've done from. Not for any particular reason. It just seems like the most commercial. It seems like the most commercial song.
Yeah.
You make a lot of songs like that?
I don't make a lot of songs like that because I don't really have the voice for it. I mean, that's what I feel. But when I have the chance, when I'm in the mood, then
You get it.
I'll get into it. And come up with magic. If you're a rapper and you're an artist, you're gonna come up with it. If you can't come up with it, then I'm pretty sure you should stop.
What's the biggest song you've been a part of? Even if it's your own or if it's a feature with someone else or whatever.
Well, I'm just barely starting to pay for futures. As an artist, I actually want to pay for futures. I have a couple artists that I like. I got Misfit Soto. I got YB. Shout out to YB. Those are like probably the YB song is probably one of my biggest hits that I created with somebody from the music game. Knowing that I grew up listening to YBE when he was little Yogi, because back then I was bald headed and socks up high. You know, the higher the socks, the downer the fool type of shit.
That's Frank.
So I was in that level. So when YB came out, it was Lil Yogi, and I was pretty shit heavy. So for me to be in the music scene and to get a future from Homeboy, and you know, it means I'm somewhere, which is fine. But I fuck with his music, you know. But that's probably one of my biggest hits
To you.
to me. Yeah.
How to do numbers wise?
Well, since I don't really on YouTube a lot, you feel me? I usually go based off Instagram promotion, but I posted it on my YouTube. There's not a lot of numbers there, but I'm working on that.
No, yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
reason I'm paying for my futures to work on my YouTube channel, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm fighting a hot case right now, so I'm really not as active with the music scene. I've got to wait to see what happens, but right after that, then we're going to go heavy.
Why are you wearing the Asali ski mask right now?
Because I don't want to show my tattoos.
Why?
Because I just don't.
Does it involve your case?
Yes.
I like it.
It was the case a couple of weeks ago. Shit happened. I just don't even want to show my tattoos.
I mean, shout out to Asali. Milo.
Shout out my boy Asali.
But yeah. So, what are some features you'd like to get? Since you already have a couple.
I'm going for like Baby Stone Gorillas, like Phoenix. I already talked to him. We got some shit going on. Phoenix, Baby Stone Gorillas. I got I'm trying to do some more shit with Trouble Kid. Shout out to Trouble Kid. That's my boy.
Trouble Kid's a fool.
Yeah. Who else? Ralphie the Plug. I fuck with Ralphie the Plug heavy.
Ralphie's been up here. He's cool
Yeah,
as shit.
Ralphie the Plug is hard as. That's actually one of my favorite rappers. Only because he has some dope ass metaphors.
That's dope. My bad. I looked over and saw my wife taking a shot. That shit is crazy to me right now. So damn. Are you gonna try to get music videos with all of these fine gentlemen?
Yeah, mandatory.
That's lit.
Yeah, I actually got an album that dropped too. So
How long have you known Doughboy?
I know Doughboy probably for like 14 years. I met two cats at a warehouse where I was working, and I needed some. I needed. So they took me to the hood in San Bernardino, and that shit went left. Anyways, we were young. I was into the game. This is back then. I was into the game. Me and my pops were into the game heavy, and my pops didn't want to no more, and he was like, "Oh, you're on your own." But I had a gang of clientele.
Thanks, Dad.
Anyways, I met some fools. They introduced me to Doughboy. Doughboy was a big old San Bernardino. You feel me? So we clicked up. We fucking
Shout out to the editors on this clip.
we're all businessmen now. We ain't doing that no more.
I was gonna make a funny joke, but I don't want to have to edit more shit out. That's crazy. So, what's up with the song and video that you got with Chino the P?
That shit about to drop soon. Shout out to my boy Chino. That will go hard.
He's been up here. A lot of people like him.
Yeah. I f this shit real heavy. That's where I seen him at the food community. When I seen his shit at the food community, that's when I started.
That's tight.
I hit him up. He hit me back up real quick. Said let's do something. I was just with him a couple days. We were wilding out.
Sick ass fools.
Stuff was wild.
That's right. Is there any other young talent you see on the food community that you think is dope?
I see a lot of talent on the food community. You know, the people sleeping on a lot of artists, you know, but also a lot of hate, you feel me?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of hate, but it's cool, you know?
When did you first tap in with the food community? Like, period. Like, not me, like.
I tapped in with the food community when they dropped the Suede video on there. There was a Suede video they dropped. It was like the first one. I forgot which one it was. Heavy. Then I started following them ever since.
What do you think? What do you think about the platform?
It's amazing. It's great. I like everything they post. Every time they drop an artist, it's somebody new to me, you know. So I start, and shit, and a lot of drama. You feel me?
Is there drama?
A lot of drama, but it's all good. It's drama everywhere.
That's right.
It's part of life.
What do you got back there, guy?
Did you ever get a chance to meet Suede?
Yeah, I was actually at a show with him, Doughboy, Swifty. One of my boys from the block was locked up with one of his boys, and we ended up getting into a conversation. I ended up telling him we were supposed to have some shit going on, but I don't know. I'm really cocky. Like, I'm not really gonna sit here and start, hey, what's up, bro? Let's do a song. You feel me? Like, we talked. We said we were gonna work on something. After that, I never hit him up.
Fair enough. Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool. Solid people. Yup. I met Peso too that day. He was solid. Fuck with his music too. That fool go hard.
Who do you think are the best? Give me your top 5 Latin rappers in California.
My top 5.
Latin rappers in California.
Shit. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yellow Hill. Yellow Hill goes hard.
So Yellow Hill.
Yellow Hill. I fuck with Big Swift. You see his style?
I know Big
rapping, Swift. Bro, that shit's catchy. Big Swift. Yeah, I the Drummer Boy.
Shout out to Drummer.
Drummer Boy. His new shit is popping. I fuck with this shit. J.I Bandz, Doughboy. They're like most of my favorite rappers that go hard. Doggy Style, he's there. I just he kind of sounds like Snoop Dogg. You feel me? So I kind of don't really this style like that. But he go hard too.
Who's That's a stupid question, but who's better, Doughboy or J.I?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't say nothing about J.I Bandz music because I don't really know if he's about it. Whatever he says on his music, you feel me? So I whatever he says is hard, but I don't even know if it's true or not. So a lot of these rappers lie. Now Doughboy, I know him for years. I've been around him, so I know what he's about. So his music hit different because he really come from the gutter. You feel me? I know him since he was collecting cans, all kinds of shit. So he really bang on his shit. He really go hard. So I kind of feel it better. J.i Bandz, he's more like these new rappers that are just trying to come up and say whatever, you know. So his music's hard, but I don't know what he's about. I never met the guy, so.
I feel it.
If you want to be real, I fuck with Doughboy's music more than him.
What's your opinion on that, sir?
Would you still make a song with a rapper if you found out he was capping in his raps?
Nah, man. Nah, I can't do that shit. No. Nah, because that would put me in a position. You feel me?
What else you got going on?
None. About to shoot this video.
Sick ass fool. Where's Chino at?
Shit, you should be pulling up.
Any words you got for the people before we clock out, my bro?
Nah, just fuck with my music. Go follow me on IG. Glockstars, GlockyBoi. Fuck, I got a bunch of shit on the way. Shout out to my boy Rascal from the West Arriba.
Shout out to homie Rascal.
Shout out to Doughboy. Feel me? On Ontario Car Club. Bubba's Tacos, everybody from Ontario that I fuck with heavy.
Shout out to Bubba's.
Shout out
That shit's
Bubba's.
fire.
If you're in Ontario, pull up to Bubba's Tacos, the best tacos, shrimp tacos. He got it going on.
The best Philly cheesesteak. Facts. Damn. You inspired me. I think that's where I'm gonna go eat lunch tomorrow.
That's where we ate last time, remember?
Facts. Well, I'm glad that you came up here, my boy. I'm glad I was able to shed a little light on you. The best rapper from Ontario, my boy GlockyBoi, formerly known as Eyeron.
On the gang.
My name is LA Icon. Behind the boards, as always, we have the Wizard of Fools, rich homie Juan. And this has been another episode of the Food Community Podcast. We're out.